Nitina, please rename your name accordingly. If you are a participant for IM.
कातेनी।
हाँ बोल।
मैं मीट ये पूरा मीट छोड़ दूं या फिर इधर वेट करूं?
तेरा हो गया है ना?
हाँ, मुझे अभी सीधा प्रोग्रामिंग का IM पोस्टर में जाने का है।
ओके, 2 मिनट में बताती, ठीक है?
हाँ ठीक है।
हाँ ठीक है, ज्वाइन कर दे। ठीक है, लीव करिए और IM पोस्टर पे ज्वाइन कर।
हाँ ठीक है ठीक है।
Sairaj, Manasvi, Aditya Panikar, Neeti, Aditya Ramakrishnan, Nandini, Krisha, Sayam, Atharva, and Shushmi. Correct? Is anybody out? We'll be starting with the events shortly. Yeah. Hello, hi, I'm Bhavi Mashru and I'll be conducting this event for you today. This event is being streamed currently, so I'll go on with the instructions. We'll be conducting this in 2 rounds, 2 sets of stories. Okay, so I will provide you with a story and its characters. I will allot the characters to you. There'll be 10 characters, 2 of them will be imposters, and the other 8 will be innocent crewmates. Now, the imposters have to pretend to be innocent so that they cannot be identified. Okay. So the story goes as follows. There has been a leak of confidential information in the office. The confidential information has been sent to a rival company. So there are 10 suspects. I'll list them down. The regional manager, the assistant to the regional manager, the receptionist, the salesman, the accountant, the quality assurance worker, the human resource department, the intern, the customer service, and the warehouse worker. All right. So the allotment to the characters will be done through a check system. And after I allot you your character, you will have to rename yourself. So if you have your name is currently IMP underscore and your number, right? But then you will have to name yourself as, say, the regional manager or the assistant to the regional manager, etc. After the characters are allotted to you, we will also message you privately with a short introduction about your character and the whereabouts of the character during the time of the week. We will also post all the information in the public chat on Zoom. Okay. Once the story is posted, you will be given 5 minutes to read each and every bit of information. After that, you will be expected to give an introduction, improvising on what we have sent you for 15 seconds. The order of the introduction will be as the characters given in the chat. After all the introductions are done, there will be a 4-minute discussion that will be conducted. In this discussion, y'all can accuse each other of the theft, of the leak. And once the time is up, once the 4 minutes are up, you will have 30 seconds to put your votes. And these, to put your votes to the person that you think is suspect. Okay. So you also have the option to skip the vote in each round. The votes will have to be put on the public chat in Zoom. From the second round onwards, you will only have 3 minutes for the discussion round. So only the first round will have 4 minutes. In the third round, from the third round onwards, in the end, after the voting, we'll ask you if you trust the circle you are with and if you think there is an imposter among you. So if you say that you trust them completely and you think there is no imposter, then we will discontinue the game. If you still think that someone might be the imposter in your group, we will continue playing. All right. This vote about whether you want to continue playing or you still or you have complete trust in your playmates. Then this chat will be done. This message will be sent on the private chat of the Zoom. Okay, to me. And decision will be taken about this. Decision will be taken according to the majority of the votes. Okay. Once you have been kicked out, okay, so once you've been voted out by a majority, you will have to turn off your video and stay silent for the rest of the game. You cannot vote either. You will be judged according to the decisions you make, according to your votes. I'll be posting the general instructions in the chat box. I will expect you to go through that box. There will also be another round taking place after this round. We'll first conduct the first round. We'll have another story with another set of characters for the second round. If you have any doubts, please ask. I have posted the instructions on the chat box. If you could read through it once, and please ask me if you have any doubts. If you have no doubts, then we can move on. Do you have any doubts? No, right?
Actually, could you just repeat the introduction part?
Yeah. Introduction of the story.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so there has been a office leak of confidential documents. This information has been sent to a rival company, and there are 10 suspects. Okay, so you have 8 people who are innocent. They are innocent crewmates. The other 2 are imposters. They have to be voted out by everyone. Is that clear? You have to put your vote in the chat box, in the public chat. To everyone, you have to send your vote. Thank you. I'll be putting the story in the chat box soon. If you have any doubts, please. Now I have some chips over here. I'll be assigning each character to you through this. Okay. So, Nandini, could you please unmute yourself?
Yeah.
So you are the assistant to the regional manager. You are the assistant to the regional manager.
Okay.
We have Aditya, please. Aditya Panicker. So you are the accountant. Then can we have Atharva? Atharva, please unmute yourself. You are going to be the regional manager. All right. Please start renaming yourselves according to the names you've got. Next, we have Neeti. Right?
Yes.
So, Neeti, you are going to be the receptionist.
Okay.
Next, we have Manasvi.
Yeah.
Manasvi, you're the salesman.
Okay.
Next, can we have Sayam? Sayam will be the warehouse worker. Please note your character down.
Hello, can you repeat the name? I didn't hear the name correctly.
Yeah, Sayam, right?
No, my name is
It's
Sairaj.
Sairaj.
it's
Sound
Sushri
it's
actually.
You haven't been allotted characters as yet. Sairaj and Srishti haven't been allotted characters as yet.
okay.
Okay? We have only allotted characters for Nandini, Aditya Panikar, Atharva, Neeti, Manasvi, and Sayam.
Hello. Hello.
Yes.
My name is Atharva. Can you please repeat my announcement again?
You are the regional manager. All right. Can we have Aditya next? Ramakrishnan. So
Yes.
Aditya Ramakrishnan, you are going to be the intern. Okay. Please start renaming yourself. Next, we have Sairaj. Sairaj, you are for customer service. Right? Then we have Krisha.
Yeah, tell me.
Quality assurance worker. the quality assurance worker. Did you get that?
Hello.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah, my name is Atharva, but I am
yes,
not
yes.
getting the rename option.
1 second, I'll help you out with that.
Yeah.
Can we have Shushri, please?
Yeah.
So you are the HRD, okay? You
Okay.
human resource department. But you know, go to the you will see a place that's participants वहाँ पे लिखा हुआ है. Okay, so if you click on that, you can see your name. Okay, when you find your name, go to more. Do you see? हो गया ना?
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. Excuse me, there is a confusion. There was someone else who also has written the name regional manager.
I believe that.
That was Sairaj, I guess.
Yeah. It's okay. I will just tell him. Sairaj.
Sairaj, you're on mute.
Hello, I have not done it. I have just written the customer service, but it is here. Regional manager is appearing.
No.
I'll change it for you. All the participants, please turn on your cameras.
You cannot switch off your cameras at any point during the event.
Customer service. Thank you.
Yeah. Please keep your cameras on at all times. Now I'm putting the story in the chat for everybody to see. You will also be messaged personally about this. Okay. 466 Siam. You are not renamed yourself. Please rename yourself. Can you hear me? Siam 466. Hello. Please rename yourself.
Hello.
Please rename yourself. Yeah.
Hello.
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Guys, the participants are not able to rename. You all do it for them.
Hello.
Hello. Guys, please read your parts and tell me if you have any doubt. You have 5 minutes to read all of it. If you find anything that you do not understand, please ask me immediately. And please keep your videos on. Please keep your videos on, everybody. You have 5 minutes to read all of that is posted in the chat box. You've also been sent the message on personal. So if you have any problem, please refer.
Hello.
Yes.
In the chat box, till the receptionist only introduction is given.
No,
After that,
everything is sent.
I have not received it.
Check again.
No.
No? No problem. I'll send it again. You might have received it on personal. Please check it on personal. Can everybody else see the messages?
No,
No, only
I
3.
have the same problem. Yeah, I got only 2.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
till
Guys, as soon as y'all get the story or any introduction, just start reading it. And even your introduction, you can just read it once again, and you can, try to build your character so that you will have more things to say during the discussion rounds.
Can everybody see all the characters right now? So read through it. This is like a basic line. We have just and build your own. You have 5 minutes to read through all of it. And hide his or her identity from all the other crewmates. All right. So you have to be creative and you have to build on your stories. Try to make yourself as innocent as possible.
Hi, so did everybody get their introductions on the private chat? Could the intern and the customer service turn their videos on? And the warehouse worker, we need your videos on throughout the event. Is Is there anyone that didn't receive the story yet, or any issues? Okay, we'll give you 5 minutes for reading. We'll give you time till 1:17. If
We'll give you time to 117 to read the story. If you're still not done, we'll give you more time. Could everybody turn their videos on, like intern, customer service, and quality assurance? This is a warning.
Hello, my video is on, right?
Yeah, your video is done now. Is everybody done reading the story, or do you guys need more time? If there's anybody that needs more time, could you unmute yourself and let me know?
Yeah, 2 minutes.
Yeah, sure. Hi, Nandini, did you finish reading? Or do you need more time?
Yeah.
You're done? Okay, so is everybody done with the reading? So I'm going to take that as a yes. So the characters that have been assigned to you, you basically have to give a short introduction for them right after this. The introduction will go in the order in which we've sent you the story in the chat box. So it goes from regional manager to assistant to regional manager. In the introductions, you do not have to tell us what is written, but an improvised version of what is written in your own words. You can say it anywhere. Just an introduction of how your character is. I'll just go over the ground rule once again. So the first round, you get 15 seconds for an introduction, every person. 4 minutes will be the first discussion time. From the second round onwards, we'll have 3 minutes for discussion. And from the third round onwards, we will ask you, do you trust everyone in the circle? And do you still think there's an imposter among you? This voting will be done on private chats. So if you think there's an imposter among you, you have to tell us that you do not want to, still want to continue. If you think there's no imposter among you, you have to text us on private chat. You have to text me that you want to discontinue. Is everybody clear with the rules? Also, the imposters have to lie. Make sure you make it believable. So, if everybody is clear with the rules, can we start with the introduction now? So, we'll go ahead with the regional manager. Just a short introduction.
Can I start? Yeah, so no one needs my introduction. I'm the regional manager and I'm working for this company for 10 years. So on that day, I was for waiting for my assistant, and I came to know that the accountant was late. So being my duty, I called him to my office, but he didn't came to the office till that time. And I'm working for this company for 10 years, so I think that I'm very clear about my stand. Thank you.
Could the warehouse worker turn the cameras on? It's supposed to stay on throughout the event. Yeah, you guys can continue. Assistant to the regional manager, you can continue.
What was I say? On that day, I was walking with the salesman to the manager's office, and I'm very particular about my work and everything. But yeah, that's it.
Hello, I'm the receptionist. As you all know, I've worked for the rival company, but I tend to stay loyal to my wherever I work. So I'm pretty loyal to my workplace, and I've just joined this company. So I'm very shy, sensitive, and I'm inclined towards artistic. I'm artistically inclined. Thank you.
Hi, the salesman can continue. Also, keep your cameras on.
Hello. Hi, I'm the salesperson and I've been working here since a long time and my job is very monotonous. So I tend to get bored nowadays. But I know one thing for sure that on that day I saw the accountant and the assistant manager on the way to the manager.
The accountant, you can go ahead. I'm sorry, but you're not audible actually. We still can't hear you. We still can't hear you. Can you try rejoining, maybe?
Hello, hello, hello.
Yeah, we could hear you right now. Yeah.
So I'm the accountant, and I've been here for a while. I'm a little stubborn about my work because I like things perfect. And on that day, I arrived a little late. I think you can cut me some slack for arriving late for one day. Yeah, that's it.
Hi, I'm the quality assurance worker. I kind of lead a double life, like a mysterious life, and I usually make confusing statements very often. So, when the incident happened, I was in the conference room setting up for a meeting. That's it.
Hello everyone, I'm the HRD of the office. I'm a very shy and quiet person and I rarely take part in activities. Yeah, that's it.
The intern can go ahead. So the intern might be facing some issues. Can we go ahead with the next one, which is the customer service?
Yes. Uh, Hello, I'm the customer service guy, and my job is to talk to people. So most of the time, I'm an extrovert and talkative, and most of the time, it is clueless, and I'm ready to talk to anyone who needs a distraction for it. And I on that day I got scolded by the HRD, so I'm a little grumpy and I'm taking out my frustration on the call. Thank you.
Warehouse worker. We can start with the introduction.
Okay, so I am the warehouse worker and I'm kind of funny and I'm a chill guy, but I sometimes do some bad things, like take advantage of people sometimes. Uh, though it's okay. I was injured that day and I saw the HRD scolding someone.
Just a few seconds. The intern is going to be joining, and then he'll introduce himself, and then we'll start with the discussion.
Just want to make sure, am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible.
Okay.
Aditya Ramakrishnan, could you rename yourself as the intern? Aditya, you are the intern.
Hello, but I'm the regional manager. I'm Athirva. I accidentally left the meeting.
Hi, so the intern has just joined. He'll give his introduction, and then we start the first round, first discussion. Intern, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Could you turn your camera on? Could everybody keep their cameras on? Participants.
Hello. Hello. Yeah, am I audible?
Yeah, we can hear you. Can you start with your introduction?
So I'm the intern. So I'm the intern, and Yeah. Okay. So, um, yeah. So I'm the intern, and I'm very mild-mannered person. So on that day, I was at the copy machine, and I saw the customer service representative argue on the phone.
So if everybody is done with the introductions, we can move on to the first discussion round. It's going to be for 4 minutes. Your time, so you can have a discussion, you can argue, you can do anything. You have to blame each other, and you have to find out who's the sus. After that round, votings will be open for 30 seconds, where you have to vote in the Zoom chat box, public. Okay, so your time starts now.
Hello. So I want to ask the accountant, why did he came late to the office? Is there was any specific reason behind coming late, or
I'm sorry. Everybody,
hello?
keep your cameras on throughout the event. I'm sorry. You can continue.
Yeah. So can I get the answer from the accountant?
I have never arrived late. I had some personal problems, so I arrived a little late.
Was that personal problem leaking the information?
No, of course not.
Possible.
It's really personal. I can't say. I had a quarrel with my wife.
How can I just take your word for it?
You can't. I mean, you can just ask my wife if you want. She's not
Give
talking to
me your
me.
wife's number. Give. I'll ask her.
I
See,
mean,
there's a possibility you went to you had a meeting with them and you must have done it.
I could just call them if I wanted to leak information. Why would I go and leak it in front of
Also,
them?
there's a possibility you were on call. That's why you were late. Possibility to have.
Sure, it's a possibility, of course, but I didn't do it.
I
So
agree with
If
the
you don't give a
salesman.
reason, if you do not give a reason, then
yeah,
of course my first instinct will be that only.
okay. So first of all, I'm very stubborn. I'm not gonna give you my answer just like
Then
that.
of course I think it is you. If you are in
Yeah, we got the
desperation, don't
answer
you want
if
to
you are
defend
not giving
yourself?
the answer.
See, I personally suspect the intern because she.
You're just putting a blame on someone who be
Oh
possible.
right, no, wait.
What? No, no, no. I think it's you.
So
Argue with
like
this.
to
I don't
ask.
have a story for that.
Yeah, so I would also like to ask the customer service man, because he was just arguing on his phone with another person. So and then he was going to leave the office also. So I what's the reason behind?
What? Can you repeat yourself?
So whom were you arguing with on the phone for a long while, and then why did you wanted to leave the meeting? So leave the office also before that.
And I was arguing with on the call because the customer service it's work like that. Means the customers can be really pain. That's why. And I really yeah, I know that, but there is something called as self-respect. When someone talks you back more than there is a limit to it.
I
Hey.
think you were talking to the accountant.
Yeah, even I think there's a possibility both of you are
So
into this.
you
Where
both
did I come from?
argued and
Hello.
then
Okay.
yeah, because even you were on the call and obviously he was on the call, so possibility.
Yeah, the
High
possibility
possibility.
may be right.
Accountant to for sure. I have like my
Yeah, so we should not directly blame someone without getting
I
any
think you,
but you
proof.
still gave
customer
a fair
service and
explanation.
accountant
were talking, like they were
Guys, your
arguing,
time
and
is up.
then something happened
I
between
think
them, and then
Guys,
someone leaked the information
How
or
are you?
something like that.
am I audible?
How are you not suspecting the
Yeah.
receptionist?
Guys,
Your
You worked with the rival
time
company.
is up. You
I
can start
said,
yeah, I
voting
think
now.
we should
guys,
question
But I think if the
guys, the time is
receptionist
up.
did that,
Excuse me, guys.
Salesman, guys, you all only have a certain amount of time to speak. Okay, after that, you all cannot continue the discussion. Okay, now you all will be having a voting session. Ishita, please continue.
I'm going out.
So just make sure whenever Anantu unmutes himself to say that the time is over, you all stop the discussion. All right?
So now we'll be starting with the voting round for the first one. It will be for 30 seconds. I'll let you know when to start. You have to vote according to the character name, suppose the customer service or account. Yeah, you can start voting.
The timer has started, okay?
This is so wrong. Okay. Accountant.
I'm with you, brother.
Guys, your time is up. You can't, your votes won't be accepted anymore. I was audible, right?
Yeah, so from since the majority of you have voted out for the accountant is kicked out of this round. You have
Thank
to
you,
turn your
guys.
cameras off and you can't vote anymore. Thank you. Okay, so we'll be moving on with the second round now. In the second round, you will have 3 minutes for discussion, and we'll be starting that discussion now. Your time starts now.
So I would like to ask.
I want to ask a question.
Yeah.
Wait. I want a question to the receptionist. Like, how can we trust your loyalty?
how do I think if the receptionist did it, like she must be stupid to do that because she knows she'll be the first suspect.
And she
So
can
I
be.
don't think it's her.
No. So this
But
must be
though,
her
how can we trust?
confidential point. Yeah.
Yeah, there is a possibility, like even a.
Yeah. So
Yes,
I
Yeah,
would
but
like an explanation from the customer service man. Why did you were going early from the office that day?
hello.
Yeah.
No, I didn't leave the office that day. Okay.
That is why the HR was scolding you, right?
Regional manager, why were you waiting for the accountant as he was already late?
Yeah. I
Like,
wanted to ask him the reason why he was late.
but you were also waiting for the assistant. Why?
Because assistant, we wanted to accommodate the meeting. That is why. And
You're
that is why
waiting.
you were in the projector room for making the arrangement of a meeting.
No, that's not me.
okay, can I say something?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is there a possibility that the assistant to the regional manager also has a say in this? Because the thing is, she came to
I
know
agree.
recently that the receptionist used to work for the rival company. So if she did it, the suspect, the receptionist
All the
would be
blame will be
suspected
on her.
first. Yeah, so
Yeah.
she won't be the target. So I think this is
Yeah.
also possible. And plus, she's the assistant. So
Yeah.
Yes.
there's a
Yeah.
possibility she
So
got
it.
a
He wants a
promotion.
yes.
Yeah.
No,
Not
it's
only the
I
not
agree.
that.
promotion,
Yes.
because she has all the information which I have because she is my assistant. So the salesman
Yeah,
is
there is
telling
a
it
blame.
very
Yeah,
They
rightly.
put
and the easy target would be the receptionist. So of course, if she did it, everyone would blame the receptionist.
Yeah. And that is why seeing trying to convey that and
No.
making herself safe.
You saying no is not going to
I
help
have a
now.
question. I have a
you have to
question for the
explain yourself.
HRD.
See,
Exactly.
I have a question for the HRD कि customer service ने ऐसा क्या mess up किया कि you were yelling at him? Because it is written that उसने mess up किया, you yelled at him and then he left the office.
Yeah, अगर उसने कुछ mess up किया है, so I'll of course correct ना.
Or he
Guys, your
messed
time is
up.
up.
He messed up.
You guys can start voting now.
Yeah, just a second. Guys, wait a second for voting. Yeah, you can start voting now. If you guys are skipping a vote, please write skip for that vote. But vote. Everybody has to vote.
Receptionist skip.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. So actually, when I left the meeting, all my chat box का वो introduction and everything had already gone.
Yeah.
So can you
Yeah.
text me in private everything?
Yeah. Let this round get over and then I put it again in the chat box. Just let this voting round get over.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Thank you.
Okay. So for this round, the assistant to the quality assurance worker, I still haven't got your vote. You have to vote on the public chat box.
Sales information. No, I don't have. Sales information.
Okay. So for this round, the assistant to the regional manager was voted out. Thank you. So we can start with the third round. For this round, yeah. Do you have any questions? So for this round,
Hello.
yeah.
Introduction, please, and all the chat.
Yeah, just a second.
Yeah. Yeah.
Receptionist. Okay. Sales manager. Counted medical. Validation for use by the one person. Leaving your office. I don't have answers. So,
Okay, so I've reposted the stories on the chat box. Did you get them? Atharva, do you have the stories
Yeah,
now?
yeah. Thank
So
you.
we'll proceed with the. Okay, so we're going to start with the third round now. For the third round, we will be having again 3 minutes for discussion. In this round, there's an addition. We will be asking you if you trust the circle and if you still think there's an imposter among you. So if you think there's an imposter among you, you have to privately message that to me. If you think there's an imposter among you, or if you think there's no imposter. According to that, we will decide if you want to go to the next round. That will be according to the majority. Everybody is clear with that? Okay, so we start with the third round. Your time starts now.
I still suspect the customer service also.
Yeah.
No, I have. I'm
Receptionist
suspecting
and
you
this customer
because
service.
If
because
you
the
were to
main
talk
topic
to
is
a
that the
customer like that, they would have kicked you out by now.
No, first the question is the main thing is the confidential sales information that it has to be with you, man. You at some point you have that information in your hand. So I have a doubt that you might have leaked it. I'm not
Me,
accusing, but
I do
yes,
not have a motive because I'm a salesman. Even if I go to another
but
company,
you
I
have
don't want to
I
get
can
a raise.
understand sales can be a tough
That is
job.
so
And
stupid.
no, I have a
No,
doubt
It
on.
is.
I don't think it's the salesman, because how can salesman get the confidential information?
Exactly. My job is to just like sell
Yeah,
the
go
products
to
of the
door to
company. I'm
door,
not
and
in.
it
Exactly.
doesn't
Can
make
I
I'm
you a
get
not.
the reason why the
salesman.
receptionist is taking the side of the salesman?
So like
Because she is.
it'd be really
Because,
stupid, because I'll be the first suspect
exactly.
if I did it.
Yeah.
So it's not me, it's not her.
And she's thinking logically, so of course.
So the receptionist, can you please leak us some information from the rival's office if you are comfortable?
But I am working in this company now, so I don't work there. So
So
how will I
previously things.
previously think? Name it, yaad nahi, I don't remember. I have a very bad memory.
Okay, but
Yeah,
you were
so
ready to
you,
leak the
but
information, right?
So that
I'll
is
leak.
the
You
that
were
is the
ready to
thing I
say
was
if
coming to
you
the
remember
point
it.
that it can be the
Oh god.
receptionist because she was telling that she was loyal, but she is not because she is ready to leak the information of the
You
rival.
hesitated
So
for a
Yeah,
second.
even though she
I
left
don't
the
remember.
office.
I don't agree with this, to be very honest. Because if she did it, if at all she did it, it would really be a very stupid move because she knows that she'll be the first suspect. That is illogical.
Yes.
yeah, so that is why she has been. That people think
Why
that it
would
is
she want to get
illogical.
caught? Why would she want to get caught? It's like obvious. If she did it, it would be obvious.
But then why is
Sales
she
make
ready
clear.
to
So
leak
so
the
someone has did
information,
it.
right?
Someone has did
We
it.
are not accusing, but we can see that she is ready to leak the information now. Means if
I
she
never
remembers it,
said I was ready. I
yes,
said I don't remember.
means you
Yeah, but if
were.
you
You remember the
remembered,
information.
you were
Go ahead.
you would share, no?
No, I would not. I don't
No,
remember.
it's
अगर
about
याद होता तो पता नहीं.
See, इसमें तो customer service वाला निकल गया ना easily. It's easily shifted to the receptionist and now he's in the background
Yeah, that's
somewhere
what.
and
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
playing
He was
safe.
arguing on
So
the
can I
phone.
get the reason why the receptionist and salesmen are taking the side continuously?
yeah,
Guys, your
they're
time is
teaming
up.
up. They're
Because
big
Yeah.
teaming up.
Excuse me,
Being
guys.
the suspect is very
time is up, guys. Time is up.
Time is
Time
up.
is up.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Start voting now,
Yeah.
processor.
Just before you start voting, another reminder that you have to vote who you want to vote out on the public chat, and you have to private message me who you want if you want to if you still think there's an imposter among you, and if you trust the circle right now.
Hello. Do we have to? Means if we trust the circle, we have to text you personally. Means on.
Yeah, on Zoom personally. Yeah.
Okay.
Not everybody has voted. Could everybody send their vote? HRD, you have private messaged me the vote. Could you actually put it on public about if you want whom you're voting out?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I am the HRD.
Yeah, you have actually privately messaged me the vote. Could you put it on public chat?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Intern, could you please vote? So since it was a tie, nobody was voted out in this round. And most of you, the majority have said that they want to continue to the next round. Also, just a reminder, you guys are being judged by your individual performance. We are giving you points according to the decisions that you are making. So for the next round, again, you have 3 minutes for discussion, and you have to have the same process. On the public chat, you have to vote who you want to kick out in that round. And in the private chat, you have to tell me if you think you trust the circle and if you still think there's an imposter mark. Okay? So you can begin with the discussion.
My
Okay, so
suspect is the same. It's customer service.
customer service. So why don't you think that it is the receptionist? And I want a proper explanation from the receptionist also.
Nice. Why don't? Oh, so I if I would have leaked the information, I wouldn't have mentioned that I work for the rival company. So I think
Yeah,
that is a very
it was you. It was not you who confirmed that you worked with the rival company.
It was in your CV.
but still you knew, right? You guys
Yeah, it
knew.
was in the
So
CV.
Every
Yeah, I knew.
so
I
if you
knew.
knew, if everyone knew that I work for the rival company, then why would I do it? Because अगर
Exactly.
हो गया है तो I'd be the first suspect. This is so
No, and
stupid.
Not everyone
it's
knew.
not at
Assistant to
all
the
stupid.
regional manager just got to know about that, right?
But
Yeah,
Huh?
एक second. It was already known that she's worked for the company. If she does anything, the regional manager knows, right? Okay, she
yeah,
worked for the rival company. So
yeah. I knew it. So, but now
so
I'm taking.
confused.
Yeah, because she was not
But
talking a
assistant to
single
the
word in
regional
the previous.
manager had recently discovered about that.
No, it was
Yeah,
she
because of
didn't
which
knew
he
it.
had a motive. Like he could do it
Yeah,
because he just got to know.
but
That's
Regional
why she
manager
was
knew.
kicked
in the
out.
CV, I
And that's why
came
she
to
was
know.
kicked out because she knew because
Huh?
receptionists work
हाँ
there
खाऊं
work
जा
for the rival company.
That is not true. I left the job. It was not good
Why
But
did you
can
leave
I
the
get
job?
the reason why did you left the job
because it was
to
not
come in this
good. This
company?
company was better.
Oh,
The pay
I
was
thought,
better. The environment was better. The colleagues were better.
Then why
That's
would
why
she
I left the
jeopardize
job.
that? Like, why would she put that at risk? If
but
this
no,
is a job that is
I'm not
better,
getting this thing. Why the salesman is taking the side of the
because
yeah
receptionist
it's
from the
logical.
beginning?
it's going to
Because
see
I'm
the
making
both
It's
side
Salesman,
not
giving
It's
at
a
a
all
valid
logical.
point.
because he
maybe
knows
the
he's
He's
salesman
making
is
a
an
losing.
valid
imposter
Yeah,
point.
okay,
because the
okay.
Yeah, right.
sales
So I think,
confidential
Yeah, yeah,
papers were
yeah.
leaked.
What?
yes you can if you have that
I
information
don't
at point.
I don't
I
I
do
don't
not.
So
I
how
understand
to
do
how
not.
are you
access?
blaming
I
the
do not
salesman
get the
जबकि उसका
company's
job है
confidential
one
product
sec.
information.
देखना.
But I want to know why the quality assurance worker was near the projector because everything, the confidential data was in the projector which we was going
Because
to,
I was setting up for a meeting.
I
There
think
was a
at the time
conference
of the,
meeting.
Video audio चालू है.
uh, I think
She
it's
was
the
just doing her
receptionist
job.
or customer service or the quality assurance worker.
Okay, so I
Guys,
have
I
a
guess
your time is
customer
up.
service.
You can stop the discussion and start voting.
Hi guys, wait a second. Just a second before you start voting. Yeah, you guys can start voting right now, and don't forget to message me if you want to continue, or if you still think there's an imposter among you, or you think you trust the circle.
I have a doubt. I
Yeah.
can tell you if I trust the circle after I know that the one I'm suspecting is out, right? So how
Yeah.
can I tell you? So after you make
So
your decision, then I'll message you.
no. So basically, when you're voting right now, personal message me at the same time if you trust the circle
Okay.
or if you don't trust the circle. On majority vote, I will tell you if you're going ahead or you're not going ahead for the next round. Hi. So no one was voted out in this round because it was a tie, and majority of you have said that you do not trust the circle. So it will go ahead to the next round. So you can same rules for the next round. You can begin your discussion now.
Okay, so I have a theory.
Okay.
No, wait. I have a theory. Wait. That day the accountant arrived late and he was called to the manager's office. तो ऐसे हो
Okay.
सकता है कि regional manager told the accountant कि document deliver कर गया. That's why he was late. And then he called him inside his office ताकि confirm करने की अच्छा गया क्या काम. So that is just my theory.
I
I'm just
previously, I am a 10-year loyal to this company. Why
so
will I
that
do
so
this time? And the main thing is that I
anything
called
can
him
happen.
because he was not honest with his work and he was getting late for the work. And I was asking the reason why he was coming late for that time on that
Who
day.
knows? You're just saying it for like
I don't think
कुछ
it's the
भी हो
regional
सकता है.
manager.
Yeah, regional manager can be a suspect too. He
I'm
is the
just
head.
I am
putting my
working
We're
for
theory.
gonna
this
suspect
company
him.
for
He
the
is the one.
last
So
10
that
years.
He has
doesn't
worked
mean
there
if
for
you
10
even if
years.
you
He has
work
worked
for
there
the
for 10 years. And he
Why
knows
So
why
each
what?
and
will I
every
do
corner
this
of the
thing for
office.
this little penny when I'm a regional manager of this
I
company?
don't think it's the regional manager.
I'm just putting my
Don't think.
theory forward.
So when the receptionist is taking a direct blame on the regional manager, I think it is the receptionist.
It's
100% it
not
is the
me.
receptionist.
It was a
I just put
theory. It
my
was not
theory
an
forward. I did
allegation.
not blame you.
It was not an allegation. It was a theory. There's a difference between both of them.
Yeah, it is a theory. I agree to it.
I
It
never
was
said
not
कि
an
तू ही है.
allegation. So do not take it personally.
A regional manager can be suspected for that.
Why are
But
you getting so defensive?
I'm not getting
I'm getting
defensive.
defensive
No, he
because
is.
I
Can be
have
the
worked for
suspect.
this company for the last 10 years.
Yeah,
Then how
So
exactly.
can
We
you
what?
get
Just
blame
that.
because
me
We
you
for
get
work
that?
that.
Exactly. You
We
ten
worked
get
years
there
that.
for
doesn't mean
last
you
10
can't
years.
The
You're
cheat.
working there
fight.
for the last 10 years and you know each and every corner of the office.
Yeah,
What if
so
he
why
has
Yeah,
would
you
I
have the
my
just
you
give this
have the
That
right
small
is so.
information.
confidential information
Come
for this
on.
It's the
little penny?
customer
Why would
service.
I
I'm telling
leak
you.
this
So what?
confidential
If you're getting
information?
paid a better amount there, you can cheat on your
So
own
I would
company.
directly go to that company.
No,
Why would I
directly
cheat
going
for
will
this?
be a
No, no,
consequences
no,
for
no,
you. Yes, it
no,
can
no,
be. Yes,
no, no, no.
yes. You
I
can't
totally
deny it,
disagree.
it. Yeah, I know that you're disagreeing with it, but you can't. It's a theory, and it is showing.
No, no.
No.
The
I
customer service
totally
is just,
disagree.
if anyone's giving a theory, he's just going with it so that the
Sorry.
blame doesn't come on him.
Yeah, just a second.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry,
just
HRD, can you turn your camera on? Please?
Who?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, you can continue.
the customer service, anyone is blamed, any theory is there, you are agreeing with
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
Just so that you are not a suspect. You're literally agreeing with everything that is said.
It is making sense.
It
Everything
is
is making
not
sense to
making
you.
sense.
Yes.
Guys,
Literally,
your
Yes.
everything
time
that
is
was
up.
said is
I'm
making
the
Please
sense.
customer
stop
service
the
man.
discussion.
I don't have any bits of
Excuse
information.
me, you can
I'm just
stop
a
the
person who
discussion.
deals with the customers and talk to them.
Guys, you can
It's a
stop the
sales,
discussion.
confidential sales information.
Customer service.
Whatever it is
Stop the
leaked, it is a
discussion.
confidential
Hello.
sales information. Yes, say,
Hello.
speak. Yes.
Stop the discussion. You can start the vote.
I confuse you for someone.
Hi, so you can put your votes for round 5 again. Customer service, can you put your vote on it and not direct message me who you want to vote out? Message me if you trust the circle or you don't trust the circle. I still haven't got everybody's vote if they want to continue, if they trust the circle, or if they don't trust the circle. Intern, could you message me if you trust the circle or if you don't trust the circle?
Quality assurance. Yeah.
Okay, so for this round, the customer service has been voted out. Can I have everybody's cameras on?
Okay. Do I need to shut my cameras off? Camera and audio?
You need to turn your cameras on, everybody.
Okay. Thank you.
Hello.
Okay, so the customer service has been kicked out, and most of you said that you trust the circle around you, so we'll be ending the game right here, and we'll move on to the second story. So, while the actual imposters in this were the assistant to the regional manager and the intern.
What? Can you repeat? I didn't hear you.
Yeah, so the imposters in this story were the assistant to the regional manager and the intern.
It was the intern.
Yeah.
He was just sitting quietly there. No.
So I'll tell you how they actually had the sales information leak. So the salesperson was at the cooler, and the assistant manager quickly takes the information from the salesperson's computer. And when the intern was on his way to the copy machine, the assistant to the regional manager hands the papers over to him, and then he faxes that information. Okay, so if everybody is clear with this round, we can move on to the second one, the second story.
Hello, can you repeat it what you just said?
So you want me to repeat how they actually leak the information?
No, not that, not that. Afterward, what you said.
Yeah, so I said if everybody is clear with this round, we can move on to the second story.
Okay.
Yeah, give me a second. I will be posting, I'll be letting you know the story. Okay, so the rules for the second round stay same as the first round. Do you want me to repeat those rules once more? Okay, so if everybody is clear with the rules, I will be starting with the story. So the story goes that in the city of Delphi, sacred to Greek god Apollo, there is a landlord who has a statue that is donated to the museum. Now that statue has been stolen. There's a church across the street, and at the same day near the museum, there was a party going on. Okay. So the person that stole the statue currently hacked security system and left no trace. There are 10 characters in this story, which is the watchman, detective, painter, doctor, hairdresser, architect, landlord, teacher, office man, and priest. So again, I'll be assigning you these characters through chat system, and you have to rename yourselves through with those character names now. And I'll be posting the story in the chat box again. So I'll be going in the same order as before, and I'll be removing chills. So first, Nandini, are you there?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you are the hairdresser.
Okay.
Aditya,
Yeah.
you are the detective.
Sorry.
You are the detective.
Okay.
Could you rename yourself according to the characters I'm giving you? Atharva. Atharva, one second. You're the landlord.
Okay.
Niti,
Yes.
you're the priest.
Okay.
Manasvi,
Yeah, yeah.
you're the office man.
What? Can you repeat?
You're the office man.
Okay.
Uh, I'm sorry. Sayam,
Ishita, it's Hitansh.
yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry. Hitansh, are you there? Hitansh, can you hear me?
Hitansh.
Yes.
So you're the teacher.
Okay.
Sairaj,
Yes.
you're the architect.
Okay.
Krisha,
Yes.
you're the watchman.
Okay.
Okay, and Sushri,
Yeah.
you are the doctor.
Okay.
The intern, okay, there's only one shit left for you. You will be the painter. So I will be
Which role is being assigned to me?
painter.
Okay, thank you.
So I will be posting the stories in the chat box. You'll be getting them through personal message also for your own characters. We'll give you 5 minutes to read them.
Hello.
Yeah.
I am the architect. The customer service in the first one. Can you please change my name because I've changed it from my side, but it is not getting changed.
Okay, I'll do it. Yeah, sure.
Thank you. किती टाकला इथलं?
Guys, your reading time is going on. I hope you are reading the story because you all don't have a lot of time for this. Okay. Please be quick in reading the story so we can continue with the discussion round.
Hi, is everybody done reading the stories or do you guys still need time? Is there anybody that's left to still read it out? Or we can start with the introduction rounds? Am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you need any more time to read the stories, or can we start with the round? We can start? Okay.
Yes, we can.
So we'll go in the order as we did before. Watchman, you can start with your introduction. 15 seconds.
Call lawa.
Can I start the timer for Watchmen?
Yeah, Watchman, can you hear us? Okay, we can proceed. The next one can start the introduction. Detective?
Right. Hello, am I audible?
1 second, yeah. Also, can I have everybody's cameras turned on? Painter, architect, can I have your cameras turned on? Thank you, you can continue.
Okay, so I'm the detective, and I don't live in Delphi. I was here undercover for a confidential case, and which at a party which was being held near the museum. That's it.
Okay, so I'm the painter and I'm in my 20s and I was destructing the public property by drawing graffiti. So, and the watchman had seen me.
The next one
Doctor,
is
you can start. Doctor, you can hear us?
Yeah. So I'm the doctor and I'm the health advisor of the landlord. While I was going to the salon, I saw I had actually seen the watchman and lent him some
Okay, so since Watchman, I think you have your net back. Can you hear us?
Middle-aged man, and I went to the doctor to get money from him because obviously I needed it. I don't earn much, and while I was returning, I saw.
Okay, can the hairdresser start with the introduction again in the order?
The doctor is a hairdresser, and the doctor is the customer at my saloon. And at that night, the doctor was the last customer. And I saw doctor and watchman exchange shop. And after closing my shop, I went to the church to visit the priest.
Hmm. Can I start? I'm the architect. Hello.
Yeah, you can continue. Yeah.
Hmm. I'm the architect. I'm the one who who knows I'm the one who designed the museum, and I know it from in and out. And I live next door as a next on rent with a teacher as his next door neighbor. Thank you.
Landlord? Okay, we can proceed with the teacher if the landlord's not in. Could the office man continue? Hi, could the office man continue? Officeman, can you hear us?
Did you say office man?
Yeah. I was like, can you continue with your introduction?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Wait, just give me a second. Okay, so I work on 9 to 5 job. I have a normal job like anyone else, and I did go to the party, which took place near the museum, and I reached home late that day.
Hello, my children. This is your local priest. I work at the church situated across the museum. I have lived in Delphi all my life. When I was 17, I realized that God's path was the only path I wanted to follow. Hence, I became a priest. The night the statue was stolen, I was in the confession room with the hairdresser.
Hi guys, so we'll be waiting for the we will be waiting for the landlord and the teacher. We'll start in a while.
Guys, can everybody turn on their cameras?
Yeah.
IMP 469, please turn on your camera.
Landlord, can you give your introduction?
Yeah, so I'm the landlord and I'm I'm the landlord and I there was a surgery happened and I went to the doctor for the surgery and my money I had a very less amount of money. That is why I had went to collect the money from the architect and the teacher and I was arguing with the architect because he was not ready to give the money from me. Hello, was it audible? Hello.
Okay. You have to give a. Hi, so we'll be starting with the first discussion round. The first discussion round is going to be for 4 minutes, where you can accuse each other. It's the same as the first one. So you can start your discussions now.
So
I want to, yeah, continue.
yeah. So my doubt is like, what was the detective doing? Because he's not a localite, and he can do the robbery easily.
I was here for a confidential case. I can't disclose you that.
But only
And I just
detective
happened to be
minds
at the
can get
party.
caught.
Sorry?
No, no, continue.
You have that detective mind, so you can easily steal the statue.
Just because I don't live here, I stole the statue.
Uh-huh.
That doesn't make sense, man.
Of course, yes. Because first thing is like you're not even a localite,
Yeah.
and no one is going to suspect you.
Why not? You are suspecting me.
Because I am suspecting you. I'm just telling in general.
Okay.
Maybe you are like, maybe you are like assigned to do this task by someone else.
I was undercover. I can't tell you what was the case, but I was there for a reason. I didn't steal the statue.
But I suspect the painter because I don't know why he was running.
I was drawing graffiti, and the watchman had seen me, and I just ran away. And
But
drawing
why did
graffiti
you run
doesn't
away?
means I stole. Okay.
Stole the statue.
I
Okay.
was just
No, so
drawing
why did
graffiti.
you run away? Why did you
Of course,
escape?
yes, because drawing graffiti is illegal. So I was just running away from it.
Yeah, so not
Like a
only
good
you are
excuse.
running from graffiti, huh? You may have stolen the statue also. No one knows.
Mm, No, I can't because I just ran away and as I said, like I was drawing graffiti and drawing graffiti has nothing to do with stealing. It's good, okay.
Right, and not being in the city, not living in the city means you're stealing the statue, right?
No, you can get away with that.
How?
We are gonna live here eventually.
Acha, okay.
An architect, you have designed it, so you know the plan better. Okay.
Yes, it
Yeah,
can be
Yeah,
the
and
architect. It can be the architect because he knew the museum inside out.
it was also a well-worked robbery, right?
Yeah.
yeah, yes,
So
it
for me,
was well
architect is
worked.
sus.
I don't know
Yeah,
how to
even
operate
I know it's
computers.
architect. Maybe like architect must have assigned a task to detective. Maybe it's a teamwork. They both did it together.
Or it could be you and the architect.
Or it could be the teacher and the architect because the teacher has an obsession with statues. And even though he was
Yeah,
correcting
Yes,
papers,
yes, yes,
he
yes.
could have told the
absolutely.
architect to like go and get it, and then they would like split the money after
But
they
Absolutely.
one
sell
thing
it.
is clear: architect is the suspect,
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
and because he know uh, the plan very well, because he
Yeah, and
designed
he
the
was
entire
not
museum.
ready. And he was,
Ever,
second of all, not ready to give me the money also.
Yeah.
okay, as an architect, I can say that there is something called a loyalty to your work. We just don't use it for our personal. Okay, even though we are broke or anything happens, but we have something called as loyalty to our work. We just don't enclose it our plans in some. Even though I did, I have not. I didn't do it.
But you know the place very well, right?
Just because I
How
know the
could that
place very
loyalty be
well.
trusted?
You can
Guys,
see.
your
I
You
time
know
is
it.
can
up.
ask someone else to do this task
Quickly,
for you.
guys. Guys,
You must
guys,
have told him the entire, blueprint
hello,
of the
everyone.
museum.
Everyone, your time is done.
Am I audible?
Everyone,
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Time's up, right?
your time
Um,
is up. Ishita, you can continue.
Hi, so you can start with your voting right now. Yeah. Watchman, can you write it on the public chat, your vote? You're going to be getting 30 seconds to vote. Also, detectives, can you also put your vote on public chat?
Yeah, the time is up.
Okay, so the majority of the votes are for architect. So architect has been voted out in this round.
Okay.
So we can proceed with the second round. Again, the instructions for the second round are you have 3 minutes for discussion and followed by 30 seconds for voting. You can begin your discussion.
I wanted to ask the office man, why was he late? It's mentioned he was late to home.
Because I had a like we were in a party, and then I had an after party with my friends, and all of us headed to my friend's place, and we were there. And then I went home.
So wanted I know that everything is known by the doctor, and the doctor was also
For all
talking
I
with
know,
the
it could be the
watchman. So I
doctor
guess that
because
it must be done with by the
it could be
doctor
the
and the
doctor
watchman.
How can the doctor be? Any
because he
validation?
Yeah,
knew
because you were talking to
because
the
he
watchman.
knew
You were
everything
telling him the
about.
full plan because you had know the entire security and all because you know my every personal thing.
No, I know the landlord, not the hairdresser or anything.
Doctor, you may have baited out the watchman by lending him some money at the night.
Sorry, what? Not?
You may have baited out the watchman by lending him some money.
No. How can it be possible? I only know the landlord because I'm his health advisor. So it doesn't connect me to the museum.
Okay.
Lot is connected to the museum. So you know.
Yeah, so I don't come in the middle, right? I know the landlord, right?
What it even connects you.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
What was the hairdresser doing?
Yeah.
Could everybody turn their cameras on?
No, but I don't think it must be the hairdresser.
Was
I
visiting
think
the
it must
church.
be the teacher because teacher is very well interested in all these things.
Yeah,
Oh,
I suspect the
Yeah,
teacher
but
too.
just
I'm
tell
a
me one thing. Why
He
did he
has an
confess to the
obsession.
priest? Why did he confess
That
to
is
the priest?
what?
yeah,
Why?
I'm a religious person. Why can't one go?
You must have did some sins, no? You must have committed some sins.
Good point. You give a confession to a priest only
We
after you have
commit
done something
sin.
wrong, right?
Yeah.
No, I can even go for praying,
To the priest.
like pray for my family or something. Yeah,
Guys, your time is
I
up.
went to church and visited.
The discussion time is up. You can begin with the question. Ishita, you can continue now.
Yeah, just a second. I'll let you know when to start the voting. Hmm? Yeah, you can start voting. Landlord, can you put your vote on public chat?
Yeah, I put it.
You
By
have private
mistakenly.
message list actually. Could you put it on? Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Even the detective.
Okay, the voting time is up.
So your votes have been taken into account and the teacher has been eliminated. We can start with the third round. So for the third round, you have 3 minutes for discussion again. And in this round, we are going to ask you if you trust the circle or if you still think there's an imposter among you. You can begin your discussion. Hi, so you can start your discussion for this round.
Yeah. So now also I suspect the doctor. Doctor,
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
can you please give me the explanation why you may not be the imposter?
Can I give?
Because you know each and every information about me and my land and
I
about
know each
my
and every information about the landlord, and I'm no health
yeah.
advisor, so I have no connection to the museum, right? Yeah, I know about
Yeah, but
landlord.
you were exchanging money with the watchman. And the watchman, so I think it was you and the watchman who were involved in that.
You must have given money to watchmen to
Yeah,
do the task.
yeah.
Why would I do that?
And
What would be
involved
my
me in
motive to
surgery.
steal?
Money, greed. That's it.
I think it's the doctor and the watchman.
No.
Yes.
Why would you pair me with a watchman? Why I would give
Why
him money? I would
exactly?
have given architecture, right? The money, because you also knows the inside and
I
out
was with
of.
the doctor at that time.
Yeah, so why did you went away from the place? I'm asking the
Because I needed the money.
but that's not right. I think so. But while doing this thing,
See, if I was going to steal the statue, then why would I go to the doctor to get some money?
Because you wanted money.
It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
makes
so why
sense
would I go
because
to
you
the
want
doctor? I would
money.
have stayed there only na, to make sure everything's goes all right.
Yeah, so you did this
And I'm the one lending.
purposely.
I'm the one lending money. So why would I steal? Does that make sense?
Yeah, because afterwards you want
I'm
more
giving the
money.
money to.
You want more
Investment.
money.
You will get more money after this.
I
Yeah.
After the
have
theft.
that much money. That's why I'm giving, right? So why would I
I'm
steal
not that
more?
stupid. If I'm getting more money, I
You
would
can
go to the
you can
doctor
build
to
your
get
own clinic and
some
all.
money.
And if the watchman would have stayed with the statue, he would be the prime suspect, I think.
Yeah, that's why for
In fact,
trying to
I would
save
have
herself, he
if
went.
I was
Yeah.
there, I would have made all right that everything goes as planned.
No, then every would have
So
made
I
you
was
the
not
suspect
there.
and asked you the question that why you were present at that time and the statue got stolen.
See,
Guys, your
You would be
time
the
is up.
suspect. You
mental.
would like that.
The discussion time is over. Ishita, you can continue.
Yeah, I'll let you know when you have to start voting for the third round. You can start voting for the third round. Also, don't forget you have to message me personally if you trust everyone in your circle or if you don't trust them.
The voting time is up.
I still haven't got a few words. Painter, please, can you just, sorry. Painter, can you put your vote on public?
Yeah.
So most of you have voted for the Watchmen. So the Watchmen is kicked out in this round. And everybody, the majority of the votes say that you trust everyone in the circle. So we'll be ending the game right here. So just give me a second. Okay, so the imposters for this story were the hairdresser and the landlord.
Hairdresser and
The landlord.
He stole his own statue.
very nice.
Okay.
Wow.
So the way the theft happened was that after donating the statue to the museum, the landlord was bankrupt. So he went to his tenants asking them for money. Since the architect is a freelancer, he wasn't able to give the money in advance. So the landlord then, there was an argument between the two, the architect and the landlord. So the landlord required urgent money. So he went to meet up with the hairdresser. And then after that, they parted ways, at which the landlord got himself admitted to the hospital and the hairdresser went to the church.
Went to the
Church.
to commit first sins.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Hello. So should we leave the meeting or there is something else also?
So we will tie the winners and we will send it to you by WhatsApp. You'll be messaged who the winners are. Could everybody give us the feedbacks? How you like the game? How was the event? Each of you, just a few sentences.
On the chat or verbally?
Verbally.
It was a good game, but I think there were some loopholes. Like we couldn't have predicted the stories perfectly. So it was a good game, honestly.
Hello. Hello. Am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible.
Yeah, I really liked the concept. It was really nice, and I had fun. So thank you.
Thank you.
I would like to say it was an amazing game. Really loved how you all conducted it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, so it was a very brilliant idea, first of all, and I love the game very much and would hope more games to come like this.
Okay. Yeah, continue.
So this was unexpected. I thought that we were gonna play a regular Among Us game. So this was really fun and something new, which is nice.
I enjoyed the game a lot. Like, great twist. Love it. I had fun.
Okay, so if everybody is done with their feedbacks, thank you so much for participating. It was really good.
We're glad you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much, guys. The participants can take them.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Guys, you all can also leave.